Honestly, yesterday's Direct could be the best Direct ever. In hindsight, this is probably coming out a few days after the Direct, but the Direct on Wednesday the 9th, 2022, February, was genuinely one of the best Directs ever, and it only has 2 announcements I'm really excited for, and a few others I think are worth talking about. Now, one of them I'm going to keep, like, super mega brief, because it's probably going to get its own video in, like, a week. I just want to make sure it turns out really good. I haven't started it yet, but you know what I mean. Well, the other game I can discuss fully here. And then everything else in between. Mario Kart 8 DLC. Honestly, surprised it took them this long. Frankly, I'm surprised by how low the price is. It's around $25 US, probably around 30 bucks Canadian. When I saw that they had 48 new tracks in total across the next year, my reaction was like, oh, this is going to cost like 60 bucks. It's like doubling the cost of the game. Also, I guess for those who don't know, 60 bucks is around 40 American, I think. I don't know, our prices are weird. But I was not expecting something this cheap. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still kind of expensive, but like with how much you're getting, I'm surprised. And I think it's safe to say that the Mario Kart Tour tracks that are coming, there will be like 7 of them, because Mario Kart Tour released enhanced trailers of some of their maps following the Direct, and including all the Mario Kart Tour tracks that were shown in this Direct. Which, if that is the case, I'm really excited because, for those who don't know, I live in British Columbia. One of the maps that got an enhanced trailer right after the Direct is the map Vancouver Velocity. Vancouver's one of the major cities in Canada. Well, not in Canada, in British Columbia. So, I think that's neat. The only problem I have with it is their justification that they need to put expansion pack to be a reasonable price. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. It looks quite good. It's another Fire Emblem Warriors game. I enjoyed the first one. I don't have much to say other than it looks interesting that we're going to be exploring in between the time skip. I question how Byleth is going to be involved in this plot because you were in a coma during this period of time where this game is taking place. By the way, the reason I'm so confident it takes place there is solely by the designs of the house leaders, as they seem to be a mix of their academy designs and their time skip designs, which, at least in my opinion, kind of says that they are not using either. They're mixing them together to create a during, which I'm fine with, but Byleth was in a coma. Solthis speaks during the trailer. Solthis shouldn't exist at this point in the story. So, I'm confused. Given I'm not too much about Solthis, since she is a goddess of time, I think she could just transcend time and space if she wanted to. But that doesn't excuse a certain someone. Byleth. Mr. Coma. I don't know. Just seems weird. But it's probably going to be enjoyable, nonetheless. I'll be honest, this announcement single-handedly made the day not a pile of crap. I guess I'll play a reenactment of of the announcement from my perspective. Obviously, I wasn't recording. And that should speak solely on my thoughts regarding this game. That's Xenoblade! That's Monolith! Yeah, let's go! Yes! 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 I'm going to keep the rest of the Xenoblade section short, because again, I think I could make my own video on it, but I find it really interesting how there seems to be both Shulk, Rex, and Nia's voice actors in this trailer. You can kind of hear what sounds to be Shulk at the beginning. Near the middle, you can hear what sounds to be Nia. And at the end, you can hear what sounds to be Rex. Which, if that is the case, is even more questionable, because that's every protagonist but Elma. Well, technically Cross, but it's just, she's the de facto protagonist. And lastly, can we just acknowledge that this game seems to allow you to have a party of 4? The first Xenoblade game to have a party of 4 characters instead of 3 is Xenoblade 3. I find that kind of weird. Overall, those are my thoughts on some of the trailers announced in the Direct. I'm honestly surprised by the lack of Bayonetta, because it still doesn't have a release date, and heavily disappointed by Kirby's mouthful mode not being called Carby. Seriously, what the hell, Nintendo? What did you guys think?